fated only to bring each other nothing but pain and misery.
Woo! Alright guys, welcome back to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. Today we're going to be, well, doing the AMC build. Now just to throw this out, the AMC is one of the weird gods where you want to build Bluestone if you're taking him 80, well, just Bluestone is a starting item. Without that, he's going to lose out on a lot of his clear, which makes him strong. So you need Bluestone with him, you can't go Death Toll, so just kind of keep that in mind. But as far as you guys didn't see that yet, level up process goes, you want to go into your 2 first. Then I go into my 3. This is going to be able to allow you to double proc Bluestone and allow you to clear lane a little bit better. At this point, most of the time, I do like going back into your 2. There's a very select few times, if there's like a lot of pressure going on and there may be a gank, I will go on into my hives right here just to get that extra 10% movement speed. Then, no matter what, level 4, you go into that, go into your ult, and go into your 2. At level 8, you don't level up anything at all. Level 9, go into your 2 and your ult if possible. Now, the only time I will ever really go into anything early is if I maybe, possibly, potentially think that that extra tick may get that kill of 12 more damage per 0.5 seconds. So, yes, keep that in mind. Most of the time I'll wait. If I actually really actually need like the movement speed to get out, the extra 5% may come in handy, but overall most of the time I'm going to hold on to it. Then I go into the 1, and this is where I see a lot of people differ. They go into this. This for me isn't as beneficial. Yeah, I mean, you can, I mean, you look at this and go, you're going from 13 to 61 per tick. Enemies afflicted by bees, which bees from the hive areas would then swarm over to protect the honey, dealing damage every 0.5 seconds, applying bees. Bees goes for every 0.5 seconds for 2 seconds, and they're revealed on the minimap. And base attacks refresh the duration, and if so, if they're afflicted for 4 seconds, then the disarm for 1 second. So this is quite strong because this will essentially do 200 damage no matter what, with the potential of doing up to like, what, 400? It's this times what, 4, yeah, times 8, so 8 times 6 is 48, so yeah, it's going to do about 400 damage. So I see why people go into this, but me personally, I'd rather have the extra attack speed, movement speed, and the increased healing as well. That's just my personal playstyle. Like, I completely understand why people go level this as your next one, but I really like having that attack speed because at this point, it's really going to kind of separate you apart when you can have the same like items at this point in the game, but have, you know, 50% more movement speed. That's why I started going into my 1. Again, I completely understand why people go into the 3. It's just I personally really like the extra movement speed and the attack speed you get because he is such an immobile ADC. You want to upgrade the ult whenever possible. The reason why is just because it increases it by quite a bit of damage. I mean, at this point, this is really what's going to kind of help finish him off. I mean, you know, sometimes you do, but for the most part, you don't really ult the full health target, just in case, you know, they do get, you know, last long enough and then they run away and you can't get your ult back. But anyways, go back into the 1, go into the 3. And then, like I said, I personally like upgrading the ult whenever possible. Now, for the build itself, as you guys see in my video, I'll start right here with the Morningstar. Then I'll come back and do boots, just because Morningstar gives you power. Right here, it gives you movement speed. So I'd rather have the power, the 10 power to help clear lane, and then go on back in. But for the most part, I do go into... Technically, what I do is I'll go into this, and then I'll come back and finish Transcendence. As a third item, you want to go into Asai. Asai is going to allow you to basically get the lifesteal on board, your penetration, attack speed, and all that stuff. Now, at this point, I just want you to look and see what you're at. You're at a 1.94, which is pretty freaking fast for only being at that point. It would be like level 12. So definitely not bad at all. To continue on with the build, at this point, I do go into Hasten. Hasten just allows you to kind of kite a little bit longer, be able to outbox. No one really expects you to pick this up. In addition to that, it gives you the 10% movement speed, the 20% attack speed, and the 10 pen. So, I mean, the extra movement speed on him is quite nice. You can see a 542 movement speed is pretty amazing. Then I go and do Concise here, and then last one is Executioner. Overall, it is a pretty cheap build. You can see I'm hovering right under around 13,500. But, I mean, just to show you the kind of the damage on that, yes, you don't really, like, hit super hard, and I see some people build them with crits, but you do just attack so fast that I mean, you do plenty enough damage. If you guys do want to see this, you know, build in action, I will be putting out a video. But as you can see, you kind of go through, hit that, hit with the ult, and they destroy. And that was just that. Well, yes, but that's a level 20 raw with not doing protections. I got it, but this allows you to be able to shred ADC, or not ADCs, I mean kind of ADCs, mages, but the big thing is why you go at Kins with Executioners, it's going to allow you to do that. In the perfect world, in this sense, when you start going on in, you start attacking, you'll hit that, and they're dead. I mean, your 2 hits so hard, and I don't even have full stacks on Transcendence. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, or if you did like the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, if you haven't already. And until the next time, guys, have yourself a fucking amazing life.